Hello everybody and welcome in a new lesson. Today we're going to take a look at Unit 8, Keep Our Environment Clean. The lesson is reading, and today we're going to read about two things. The first thing is global warming and greenhouse effect. So today we are going to know what is greenhouse effect and what is global warming. Okay, let's start. Now in the picture you can see some pictures. The first picture, this one, is about, this is the planet Earth, the planet we live in, and you can see some cars, a boat, a factory, an aeroplane, and they all produce smoke. The smoke of cars, the smoke of boats, etc. And all this makes our planet Earth suffer. As you see, she is not very happy, isn't she? Now, in here you can see an island with a big wave. It could be tsunami or something. And here we have Earth and we have the sun. And the sun is sending the sunlight. And some of it gets out and other sunlight stay inside. Okay, and this is the atmosphere of our planet that is protecting us from some lights that we receive from the sun. Now, before we read our text, we are going to watch a video. Now, let's see a video, then we can talk about it. What is greenhouse effect? Now, here we have three things, and these are gases. We have CO2, CH4, NO2O, etc. This is carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide, etc. And these gases are responsible for the greenhouse effect. These are gases that we have in our atmosphere. They come from cars, smoke, like the one we see on the picture. You see, smoke of cars produces CO2, which is a gas that we have in our air. So this smoke comes from vehicles and increase the level of CO2. We also have smoke that comes from factories. It produces other smokes and other gases like CO2. But trees do something which is really good. Trees absorb these gases like CO2 and give us oxygen instead. You see, trees absorb CO2 and they maintain CO2 balance, which means they give us oxygen. But because human beings are cutting trees, they cut all the trees and instead they make roads and buildings, etc. So the trees don't give us a lot of oxygen because we cut them, and this is what we call deforestation. Deforestation is when we cut a lot of trees. When we cut a lot of trees, we have a lot of CO2 and other gases that are not helping. Now, let's go to the sky and see what's happening there. Now, at the top of the sky in our atmosphere, we have some gases that keep our planet warm. They keep it warm by not letting a lot of heat go inside into space. But because we are producing a lot of gases, this atmosphere became thick. It's very thick, and sun keeps sending heat into our planet, which makes it very, very warm. And heat is not released into space anymore. It's kept inside our atmosphere, which makes the sun very, very, very hot and warm. Every year it's getting warmer and warmer and warmer. And this is what we call global warming. Global warming is the problem where the earth became very warm, very hot. So this is a big problem on earth if we keep pollution and if we keep making earth hotter. So what is the solution? What can we do? Now, the best thing we can do to stop global warming is, for example, to plant more trees and water them so that they would grow. Now, we have a text that we're going to read, and we are going to see other information about greenhouse effect and global warming. Now, the first paragraph. The greenhouse effect is a warming of Earth's surface and the air above it. It is caused by the gases in the air that trap energy from the sun. These heat-trapping gases are called greenhouse gases. The most common greenhouse gases are, for example, water vapor, carbon dioxide, and methane. Without the greenhouse effect, Earth would be too cold for life to exist. Land, oceans, and plants absorb or soak up energy from sunlight. They release some of this energy as heat. Greenhouse gases absorb the heat and then send it back towards Earth. Without greenhouse gases, this heat would escape back into space. Scientists believe that human activities are increasing the greenhouse effect. When people drive a car, or operate a factory, or they burn coal, oil, and other fossil fuels, this adds extra greenhouse gases to the air, as we saw in the video, and the extra gases trap more heat. Many scientists think that this has led to the big problem, which is global warming, or a steady rise in the average temperature of Earth's surface. Now, what you need to do is read this text very, very, very well and try to understand the difficult word. You can use a dictionary or any other means. And you have some exercises to do. Now, in this exercise, you have 3 questions. This is question number 1, question number 2, and question number 3, which you have to answer from the text. This one is from paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3. Exercise number 2, you have are these sentences true or false, and justify your answer. Water vapor is one of the greenhouse gases. You say true or false, and then how do you know it's true or false from the text? You have 3 questions again. Here you have synonyms. Find in the text words that mean the same as heating, universal. And antonyms. Find in the text words that mean the opposite of, not the same as, no, opposite of, under and decreasing. Now, I wish you the best of luck. Please do the exercises and send them to me via WhatsApp or Facebook or any other social media. Thank you so much for paying attention. See you next time.